Hello everyone and welcome back to another must-see chess game. And in this chess game, I like to show you one of the amazing attacking chess games of Simon Williams, who is also one of my favorite chess YouTubers, a great chess commentator and a brilliant attacking chess player. And his opponent was Aloyzas Kveinys in this chess game from Lithuania. And let me open their ratings. So Williams was 24-37 in this chess game and his opponent was 25-45, outrating Simon Williams more than 100 point. There is more than 100 point difference between these two. And Kveinys is known as a very solid, very strong, extremely strong endgame player. Unfortunately, this brilliant chess player has passed away in 2018, which is very unfortunate. And he also has beautiful, amazing chess games in the database. Maybe one day I will try to show one of his chess games. So let's see what happened in this chess game. Williams starts the game with d4, knight to f6, c4, e6, and knight to f3. So we have Queen's Gambit declined, c5, and this is known as the Semi-Tarrasch defense. C takes on d5, knight takes on d5, e3, knight to c6, bishop to d3, bishop to e7, and both players castled. a3, exchanging the pawns and creating an isolated queen's pawn. Bishop to f6, bishop goes back and defending the d-pawn. Knight goes back, h4. So Simon Williams likes to give names to his pawns and he calls his h-pawn Harry the h-pawn. So he's pushing Harry and rook over and then knight to e4. Bishop goes back. So you can see that there are some weaknesses at the dark squares and Williams is targeting the key defender of the dark squares. So defending the bishop, bishop to g7 and pushing Harry, h5. Bishop to c6 and Harry did his duty, opening the king side a little bit. H takes on g6 and knight from f to g5, and the plan of Williams is very simple. He wants to get in with the queen, queen to g4 and queen over and checkmating the king. So this is the plan. Knight to f6, simplifying the game, and queen to g4. And the plan is very simple. Queen over and then checkmating the king. So black has to give up the bishop. And after capturing, simply eliminating the important dark square defender, the dark square bishop. So king to g7, bishop to f4 by Williams, queen to d4, so simply capturing the pawn, and it is white to move. Now Williams is not falling behind. He played rook takes on e6, what a shot, and queen takes on b2. Well, this chess game is a mess actually, but right now it is not that complicated. If capturing the rook, that is just simply losing the queen. Family fork, forking the king, rook, and the queen. So this is all over. So this is why rook takes, but simply queen takes on b2, and have a good look at this position. Both rooks and also the bishop is hanging. Williams played rook over, defending the rook, and we have bishop to d7, not capturing the bishop. It looks like he is going to lose a piece in this position. And if queen takes on c2, can you see what white can play here? The move is rook takes on f6, and if capturing the rook, then bishop to e5 is getting checkmated. A brilliant plan by Simon Williams. So after rook over, we have bishop to d7, pinning the rook to the queen, queen to h3 and threatening checkmate. So rook to h8, actually this was the critical moment of this chess game, and rook to h8 was a blunder. It happens to some of the very strong chess grandmasters, and it happened to Aloyzas Kveinys. In this position, what would you do if you had the black pieces? Can you see the strongest defensive move in this position? So threatening checkmate, what now? How to defend? Actually, there are not so many alternative moves in this position. The move is bishop takes on g5, eliminating the attacker, the knight, and then bishop to e5, giving up the queen, but actually black is getting a lot of material after defending the queen, defending the bishop, defending the rook. And what did white achieved? Actually, white has the queen, but for the queen, black actually has a lot of material. Black has the rook, the bishop, the knight, and also the dark square bishop, and also one extra pawn. So this doesn't favor for white. Engine says black is better. But in this position, unfortunately, Kveinys didn't see that. Capturing the knight was better, but because of not capturing the knight, this chess game became an immortal chess game. Williams played rook takes on f6, and also threatening rook takes on f7. So what else? Capturing. Otherwise, simply queen takes bishop. So bishop takes on h3, and then rook takes on f7 check, king goes up, and then capturing the bishop and also attacking the knight. So knight to c6 and defending the bishop, and this move was a very important move. A multi-purpose move, both defending the bishop and preparing bishop to d5. And actually defending this is not so easy. Every pieces of Simon Williams function and they are very active. And if something like queen to b3, I think rook to d7 is possible. Opening the path, and bishop to d7, bishop to d5 is next. So rook over, but rook to d7 as I mentioned. So rook to e7, but check, and we see the power of the bishop here, pinning the rook, queen to f6, and this is actually a critical moment of this chess game, attacking the knight. And I also watched the analysis of Simon Williams of this chess game, and he said that he was almost going to blunder at this moment of the game, as he had a very little time at this moment. So you have to see the correct move in this position. So this is one of those positions that you can easily go wrong and ruin everything. So in this position, Williams admit that he was planning to play f4, but if pushing the f pawn, that would be a blunder because of queen to d4 check and also picking the bishop. So in this position, not every move is winning. You have to be very precise. And Williams played knight to e4 and defending and attacking the queen. And this was a very solid move, and this was the best move according to the computer chess engine. So defending the queen and simply eliminating the defender, bishop takes on c6. And after this move, Kveinys resigned. Let me show you the possible continuation. Rook to h7, what else? And then knight to g3, b takes on c6, and rook takes on a7. You don't have to rush. This is just simply losing. Rook takes on e7, rook takes, bishop takes, and this is just one of the continuations. And black is losing in every variations, in every possible scenario. So white is a piece up in this possible scenario. So what do you think about this incredible, magnificent, amazing, unbelievable attacking chess game by Simon Williams? He attacked like the magician from Riga. This chess game would make Mikhail Tal proud. So these are some of the amazing moves of Williams. Not yet. Rook takes on e6, and then threatening mate, and then sacrificing the queen. Rook takes on f7, king back, capturing, and then rook over, check, and knight to e4, and simply eliminating the defender. And this is just simply losing for black, capturing the knight. And this is what else? This is one of the possible continuations, and then simply losing. Okay, so what do you think about this chess game? I always wanted to show this chess game. I actually know this chess game for a long time. I watched one of the analysis of Simon Williams about his own chess games, this game particularly. And in my opinion, this is one of the immortal must-see chess games in the chess history. Basically, an amazing attacking chess game by the legendary Simon Williams, who's also known as the Ginger GM in YouTube. So I think, in my humble opinion, his chess channel is criminally underrated. Not underrated, criminally underrated. This is my humble opinion. So Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time with more interactive chess videos. So stay safe, take care, and bye bye.